Hello and welcome to Sudoku Pro. This is a 2-star puzzle from today's Hindu. Let's get started. There is a 3 in row A which blocks these two cells. There is a 3 in row B which blocks these two cells. So C9 takes 3. There is a 4 in row A which blocks these two cells. There is a 4 in column 9 which blocks this cell. So B8 takes 4. There is a 2 in column 1 which blocks these 3 cells. There is a 2 in row H which blocks this cell. So I2 takes 2. Let's try to fill fifth block. There is a 6 here in C6 which does not allow 6 in any of these 3 cells. So 6 has to be in one of these 3 cells. But there is a 6 in H row and 6 in I row which blocks these 2 cells. So G5 takes 6. There is a 5 in G row which blocks 5 in these 2 cells. There is a 5 in C row and a 5 in B row which blocks 5 in these 2 cells. So A5 takes 5. There is a 2 in H row which blocks 2 in these 2 cells. There is a 2 in C row which blocks 2 in this cell. So B5 takes 2. Now there are 3 empty cells and the missing numbers are 4, 3 and 9. There is 3, 9 blocking this cell C5. So C5 takes 4. And rest of the cells in column 5 takes 3, 9 complementary pair. Let's try to fill row G. There are 3 empty cells and the missing numbers are 8, 3 and 9. There is a 3, 9 here in 8th block. So that blocks this cell G6 and G6 takes 8. Now the remaining numbers are 3 and 9. There is a 9 in column 8 which blocks this cell G8. So G8 takes 3 and G1 takes 9. Let's try to fill 8th block. There is a 7 in row I which blocks these 2 cells. So H6 takes 7. Now there are only 2 empty cells left and the missing numbers are 1 and 4. So let's fill it with 1, 4 pair. Let's try to fill row I. There are 3 empty cells and the missing numbers are 8, 3 and 9. In column 8 there is a 3 and 9 blocking here. So I8 takes 8. Now the missing numbers are 3 and 9. In I1 is blocked by 9 here. So I1 takes 3 and I5 takes 9. That cancels out the 9 here in H5 and H5 becomes 3. In 7th block there are only 2 missing numbers and the missing numbers are 1, 8. There are no other clues, so let's take it as 1, 8 pair. Let's try to fill H row. The missing numbers are 4, 5 and 9. There is a 4, 5 in column 9 blocking here. So H9 takes 9. There is a 4 in column 8 blocking this cell. So H8 takes 5 and the only remaining number is 4. Let's try to fill column 9. The missing numbers are 2, 8 and 7. In D row there is 2 and 8 blocking. So D9 takes 7. The missing numbers are 2 and 8. In B row there is a 2 blocking. So B9 takes 8 and A9 takes 2. The only missing number in block 3 is 7. Let's try to fill 7th block. The missing numbers here are 3, 8 and 9. In row D there is 8 and 9 blocking. So D7 takes 3 and rest of the cells take 8, 9 pair. In 6th block the missing numbers are 1 and 2. There is 2 blocking in row D. So D8 takes 1 and E8 takes 2. Let's try to fill the 5th block. There is a 2 in E row and a 2 in column 4 blocking these 3 cells. So F6 takes 2. There is 4 in row E which blocks these 2 cells. So F4 takes 4. Now the missing numbers are 3 and 9. There is a 3 blocking here. So E6 takes 9 and E4 takes 3. This 9 in E row cancels out the 9 here. And E7 becomes 8 and F7 becomes 9. Now let's try to fill E row. There are only 2 missing numbers in row E and the missing numbers are 5 and 1. There is a 5 in column 3 which blocks here. So E3 takes 1 and E2 takes 5. Let's try to fill F row. The missing numbers are 3, 7 and 8. In column 3 there is a 3 and 7 blocking. So F3 takes 8. Now the missing numbers are 3 and 7. There is a 3 in column 1 which blocks F1. So F1 takes 7 and F2 takes 3. Let's try to fill column 2. There are 4 empty cells here and the missing numbers are 1, 6, 7 and 8. In row A, there is 1, 6 and 7 blocking. So A2 takes 8. So this 8 cancels out the 8 here in H2. And H2 becomes 1 and H1 becomes 8. In row C, there is a 6 blocking. Now the remaining numbers in column 2 are 7 and 6. Since the 6 is blocking here, C2 takes 7 and B2 takes 6. The missing number in first block are 1 and 9. There is a 1 in column 3 blocking here. So B3 takes 9 and B1 takes 1. Now the missing number in row A is 9. The missing number in row B is 7. And missing number in row C is 8.